What's going on, guys? And this is Rocket League News, the #1 news source in all of the world, going over everything that happened within the last week of Rocket League. And obviously, before we start the video, I did a test in the last video. I said that I was going to do the same thing that Squishy Muffins did, and I'll let you know the results. So, like Squishy Muffins did, instead of just saying subscribe, I said, hey, this is the percentage of people who are/aren't subscribed to me. And to be honest, it didn't change at all. And that's what I thought would happen. People are going to subscribe if they want to. You're not going to magically change their mind by just complaining about it more. So that's basically what happened. Funny enough, though, since it was such a highly viewed video, I actually did end up gaining a decent amount of subs off of it, more than usual. But it had absolutely nothing to do with selling out, so selling out really doesn't merit any results, in case anyone was interested. And obviously, if you guys do enjoy the content, hit subscribe. Jesus Christ, I don't know how we're almost at 2,000 subscribers. I don't know why people are watching my videos. Guys, why? It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, whatever, let's get right into it. So very first thing, it looks like Cloud9, for now, will be staying together. Squishy confirms that Torment is not going to be transferred on his stream. Here is the clip.
Torment gone? No, we're staying the same roster. The rumor is false. Please don't spam my stream about it.
Now, there is something that I do want to mention about Squishy's clip, but first, just to clarify, right here, as you can see, Cloud9 are signed up with the same roster for Spring Series. You can look for the official sign up for Cloud9. So they are going to be together for Spring Series at least. And even Liquipedia has changed the rumor from possible to unlikely. Now, there is something that I do want to talk about. Obviously, in Squishy's clip, he was just annoyed that people were spamming his stream about it, so he felt like he had to say something. And there always is obviously a possibility that this happens, because rumors start for a reason. And on top of that, we have a tweet from Shift RL Esports, who, if you guys don't know, a lot of people know them for actually having an inside man into the esports scene, so they get a lot of leaks. And obviously, at the end of the day, it's all still rumors, but generally, if you see them tweeting about it, it's because maybe the inside man that they have at least got some information about what was going on behind the scenes. And apparently, it looks like Cloud9 were in talks to acquire Firstkiller as their new third to replace Torment. They say that's what multiple sources say. Obviously, they didn't come up with the source. It's a word of mouth, apparently. So take that as you will. And then they tweeted again that contract negotiations for Firstkiller have been stalled, mostly due to the player's buyout price being unfavorable for Cloud9. And I wanted to talk about how that all works. So basically, Firstkiller is obviously under contract with Rogue, and it's most likely, let's say, 6 months to a year. You know that in the life of esports, you don't want to sign someone for 3 years, but also not for too short. So I'm gonna say, let's say it's around 6 months to a year. Let's say they pay Firstkiller $10,000 a month, which is actually almost standard for some esports organizations. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if for a player like Firstkiller and all the hype surrounding him, Rogue might have been paying him a little bit more. And Cloud9, they would need to buy out his contract, right? Because Firstkiller under contract to make that money, what happens is not Cloud9, but Rogue would have to buy out Firstkiller's contract, because usually there's a buyout price listed in the contract that you've agreed on beforehand, that if Rogue wants to get rid of you and stop paying you your salary and contract, well, they have to give you at least a portion, a big portion of what they were going to give you, and that's basically what the buyout price is. So I'm assuming what would happen is, because it says that the buyout price is unfavorable for Cloud9, Cloud9 is actually paying that buyout price and not Rogue. And so what it makes me think is that Firstkiller is actually being paid a lot of money on Rogue, and it would require a lot of upfront money to not only get him off the contract, but at the same time, Cloud9 would then have to sign him to a new contract and pay him more on top of that. So if you're in Firstkiller's position, I mean, you got money coming in. He's happy regardless, and he probably wants the Cloud9 deal. Obviously, none of this is confirmed. It's just what's possible and what usually happens in the world of sports and esports. So as you can see right now, it looks like Cloud9 is safe for now. But from what it sounds like, there is talks of getting a new member, Firstkiller specifically. Who knows if someone else comes around. But yeah, we'll definitely see what happens with that. And moving on to the next news, we have G2 Esports win the Astronauts Star Circuit Season 1 tournament. So, G2, for those of you who actually don't know, they have now won the last 4 tournaments that they were in. They won the Astronauts Season 1 through the upper bracket just now. They won regionals, and then the last 2 Astronauts qualifiers they have won. So right now, G2 is on a 4 tournament win streak, which is nuts. These guys are on fire right now, and people are wondering how they're going to perform in Spring Series. Are they going to make it 5? I mean, it's just G2 dominating right now. We like to talk about how Vitality has the potential to be a dynasty because of how good they are. Maybe even the Dignitas dynasty resurfacing with their team right now. But man, we gotta look at G2. They aren't losing. They actually aren't losing right now. They're on fire. They're insane. So yeah, good for G2. And then also speaking of G2 released their RLCS Season 9 voice comms. And now, not gonna lie, you get kind of blue-balled during this. There's gonna be a part 3 apparently. It shows none of regionals at all. And I don't think it shows the ending of league play as well. I know the regionals comms are coming out eventually, so stay tuned for that. And then last but not least, I know a lot of people were wondering, Mouse is keeping Arju as their 3rd for Rocket League Spring Series. You could see the official Mousesports roster is Speed, Cookser, and Arju. And I think that's a really, really good move. You gotta keep Arju, especially after the performance you guys just had with him. So they're gonna see how it works, and a lot of people are saying if it works out in Spring Series, keep him. If it doesn't work out, like if they completely tank, then maybe look for a new main. Maybe look for a new guy. So that's what's going on with Mouse. And yep, that's basically everything. That's what's going on with Cloud9, with G2, with Mouse. Just 3 huge teams in Rocket League right now. A lot of stuff surrounding them. Whether you think it's a good or a bad, especially as a Rogue fan. I know you want Firstkiller to stay on Rogue, but that's what's going on. Those are all the facts, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything. So if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.